new Ascendancy, new items, new support gems, new content. There's a lot of stuff coming on the new patch 0.2.0. Don't forget to subscribe. Hello guys and welcome to one more Path of Exile 2 video. We have more information about patch 0.2.0 with some teasers and some more stuff. They confirm there will be new Ascendancy classes in patch 0.2.0. So will not be one, will be more than one. They just gave us an illustration for one, just to make us guess what is it about this one. So it says countless wars have left you with skills somewhat resembling a decent officer. So probably it's related with the mercenary. As you guys can see here, this is a mercenary. We can see him here. We have here a ballista, which is one of the skills that you can use with mercenary, and then we have this guy that kinda could be a Templar, but can also be something related with the new Ascendancy for the mercenary. I know there's something related with like companions and stuff like that from Path of Exile 2, so probably this will be a new companion that you can summon with the new Ascendancy in the mercenary. And we also have the ballista, which is like a companion, so would make sense that this guy here will be a new companion, a new soldier that you will have, that you could summon to help you fighting a boss or something like that. That will be really nice, and the new Ascendancy that we could experience. This is all the information they gave us about this guy, the new Ascendancy, but as you guys can read on the title, it says it's new Ascendancy classes. It will be more than one. It's just not this one. They just wanted to give us a teaser about this new Ascendancy and start thinking about what is coming in this patch 0.2.0. But it's just not this. There's much more coming on patch 2.0. There's two new uniques they released as well together with this new illustration. So we have these two uniques, a shield and a new helmet for this patch 0.2.0. Of course, with these items, it opens more ways to create, to make new builds, new stuff, and they look really nice. We have the shield, the Prism Guardian Sectarian Crest Shield, and the good thing about this shield is this Maximus Spirit per 15 Maximum Life. This is pretty good because if you want to do a build with a ton of buffs, this will be amazing. You will have tons of spirit. Just to make an idea, guys, if you are doing like a warrior or a titan full with a build full of HP, imagine if you have 3000 HP, if each 50 maximum life will grant you 1 maximum spirit, it means that you will have 600 spirits with this shield. So this is pretty amazing. With this shield you can do something crazy, maybe a build with just buffs. Maybe you can use the temporalis with this shield, tons of spirit, and you can just use all the casts on dodge stuff and will be something crazy to use. So that's one of the unique items coming on the patch 2.0. Besides this, we have also a new helmet, and this one, enemies in your presence count as being on low life. So this one looks a bit different, but can work with some stuff as well. There's some skills in game that work with low life. One example that we can have a look is on the monk, like the Killing Palm. Killing Palm, when the enemy is low enough, you can execute that enemy, which they call cool, alright? So you can cool an enemy if they are low on life. So if this item works like it is saying here, they will count as being on low life. It means that you can just use Killing Palm on every enemy, but I guess there's something more here, and they will not be letting this go inside the game and being able to use Killing Palm just to decimate every monster on the map. But we'll see what we can create and what other creators can come with this new item. Then we have the Atlas skill. The Atlas skill will be changed as well, so we have some updates with regarding the Atlas skill. We can already have all of this part here, it will be new. These we already have for now, and these ones, I guess they are all related with shrines. If we have a look at the actual Atlas skill, Atlas tree at the moment, you guys can see this image here is regarding shrines. So your mobs have 20% chance to contain a shrine. This one is shrine as well. These ones are related with strong boxes. This one is strong box as well. And this one is pack size. So if we go back and look at this image, we can see there will be more nodes with shrines, strong boxes, we have more pack size, and this one is related with the number of monster packs. So we have a couple of more nodes that can increase the size of the packs. We have more nodes to increase our shrines. They are kinda useful if you get the one with movement speed or the other ones that will increase the damage, but in my opinion, I think the movement speed is the best one. It gives you tons of speed and you can just clear the map much faster. If there was a way you could choose what shrine would appear in your map, maybe I would invest more on this and get that movement speed, but if it's just random, I don't really care about the other shrines. For me, the movement speed is the best one. The other ones are useful as well, but if you already have tons of damage, then why you need more damage? Movement speed will be much better just to help you clear everything much faster. And we have another big change, so it's regarding the tower endgame changes. So basically now the towers will work like our maps. So you will have a chance to have bosses there, to be corrupted, delirium, whatever, will work like all the other maps. And this is pretty good because if you are like me, you always feel that it's a waste of time when you're doing a map. You just want to find the right way as soon as possible, finish it, place your tablet, and that's it. With this, it can give you so much more, but from one side can be better, from another side can be worse, because if there's bosses there, if there's rare monsters there, it means probably you can only finish this new type of tower if you kill all the rare monsters, or if you kill a certain number of rare monsters and the boss as well. And this will mean that it will take you more time to finish these tower modes, but at the same time you can get more resources, will be more useful, more XP and all that stuff, so can be a good change and a bad change at the same time, but overall I think it's a good change. Next we have the support gems. We're gonna have 4 new support gems. We will have the range, so this one you will gain energy shield equal to intelligence and also deal 8% more damage, non-element damage over time per 100 intelligence. So if you are a gemlink or doing a build with loads of intelligence and other stats, maybe this support gem can be useful for you. You can do damage according with your intelligence. So there are some builds that can benefit a lot from this. The next new one is the volcanic eruption. This one we are not sure yet, so basically it will trigger volcanic eruption on hitting ignited enemies. So if you are doing a fire build with a high chance to ignite those enemies, this support gem will create this volcanic eruption on hitting enemies. We are not sure how it will work, that volcanic eruption, what type of damage, of course will be fire damage, but we are not sure how it will work. But maybe it will interact with the other warrior build, the volcanic fissure, and maybe there will be like an interaction between the volcanic fissure and volcanic eruption. Probably, we don't know, but this is something new to test, bringing something more to the game. The next one is the emitter. So this one basically will convert any extra damage as extra cold damage. According with the support gem, you will gain extra cold damage instead of any other type of damage. This one is pretty cool. If you want to do a full cold build, you can use passive skills that can grant you extra damage from other types, and all of these ones will convert it to cold damage, and this way you can find better ways, more effective ways to do more cold damage, gaining other types of damage. This is pretty cool, and also will make it easier probably to create your build, because this way you don't need to look for extra cold damage on your rings, for example. If you find extra fire damage, it means it will convert it to extra cold damage, and this way will be much easier. Finally, we have the Conconct. This one will consume life flasks, increasing the magnitude of bleeding. I think this one will be more useful for builds with warriors or titans. These ones have the nodes with bleeding close to them, and usually these are the classes that do these builds. As you guys can see here, bleeding, it's right here, or maybe mercenary or something like that. They all have these ones close to it, and if you get these ones, you'll increase your bleeding. With this support gem, will increase the magnitude, so it will increase the damage of that bleeding at the cost of spending your life flasks. And the thing, and why I say will be better for warriors or titans, because with these classes you can create a build with a lot of HP and with high regeneration, and thanks to the buffs from these characters, you don't really need to use any life flasks if you are tanky enough and if you have enough health regeneration. The last thing we know about the patch 0.2.0 is also the other two uniques they talked about a while ago. So we have this new helmet that will give the ability to use a two-handed weapon in one hand, the two-handed axe, mace or sword in one hand, and this way you don't need to use the Giant's Blood, which is this note right here that most of the warriors or titans use to equip one of these weapons. But this one has a pretty high cost because it will triple the attribute requirements of the weapons. So imagine you really need to find a weapon with reduced attributes, otherwise you can't really equip that weapon because the attributes will be increased a lot with this node. With this helmet, it will make it much easier to every player. Imagine if you find an axe that is pretty good, you can just equip this helmet and equip that weapon. Without this helmet, you really need to find one with reduced attributes, or there's no other way you can equip a one-handed weapon, because if you have a weapon, imagine with reduced attributes and it requires 150 strength, it means with Giant's Blood you will need around 450 strength, which is a lot. With this helmet you don't really need to worry about that, and will make a life of every warrior and titan much easier. And the last item and the last thing we have confirmed for patch 0.2.0 is this new 2-1 mace. The special thing about this mace, it does a really good amount of damage, 239, and you have and you gain a random shrine buff every 10 seconds. So this can be pretty cool if you get the movement speed like I said at the beginning, or any other buff. Of course you will do more damage, more stuff. Maybe this one will be really good to use. Maybe it will increase your speed and stuff, and maybe if you work with these shrines when you're fighting a boss, if you got the right shrine, will give you tons of damage. We don't know, but it's something that we really want to try and test all of this new stuff when patch 0.2.0 comes. After my research, I guess that this patch will be launched around the last week of this month, probably according to what they are saying, and everything they've been teasing until now will probably be by the end of this month, not later than that, will be around that time. And we really want to have new content to experience, because there have been a lot of time with the same stuff, and probably a lot of people already tried most of the stuff they can try in this game. And if you guys have been playing, you guys can notice the market is going crazy. One divine is around 800 exalted, 900 exalted at the moment. It's really crazy, especially if you just want to start playing right now. Will be much harder if you want to buy something in the market. Some stuff will be easier because they are a lot, but the ones that are being sold by divines, it just means will be even more expensive. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are happy with all the news and good stuff are coming to Path of Exile 2. Comment below what you think about these new updates and new stuff coming to our loved game. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to follow more content about Path of Exile 2, don't forget to leave that like and subscribe my channel for more. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.